Welcome to the ultimate power level rankings after Enies Lobby, which includes 151 characters justified. Some of the characters will have only the minimum strengths, meaning they will have number with a plus sign, when most characters will have a full range. Also, all of the numbers were justified by the rules from the beginning of the series continuously. They even been proven to be exactly as Doriki. Enjoy! At strength of 1, there is the weakest marine ever introduced and the symbol of humble beginnings. With just one Doriki, Kobe starts at the foundation for all future power scaling. Every fighter beyond him is measured by how far they have surpassed this single spark of courage. So-called leader of the CP9, but a joke among real fighters. Despite commanding assassins who could crush steel, his own strength barely exceeds the average marines. 9 times stronger than Kobe, yet infinitely weaker in spirit. Lion Richie's strength is 20, meaning he can beat average pirate or marines with a single hit. He is the loyal companion of Buggy the Clown, feared mostly for his roar, not his bite. Average shipwright from Water 7, strength 40. These aren't ordinary workers, they lift steel and carve ships that conquer the seas. Their daily labor forge bodies tougher than most marines could ever dream of. Strength 63 is Pel the Falcon, one of the Alabasta's strongest warriors, known as the Guardian of the Kingdom's Skies. He once carried a massive bomb high above the capital, surviving an explosion that should have killed anyone. At 117, we're having a watchdog, ferocious warrior from the Enies Lobby. The very first encounter of the defenders of Enies Lobby, still having a massive edge among most of the pirates. Exceeding 100 strength is a big feat. Frankie family at 121 strength, a gang of scrap hunters under Frankie's command. They might lack discipline, but their raw power can tear through metal, doors and marines alike. That's the ship's demolishers. Not far of them lies Iceberg with 141 strength, the genius shipwrights who train under the legendary Tom. He rebuilt legends and led Water 7 with pride. He is not a fighter but years of labor forged strength far beyond ordinary man. Momo the Grand Line Monster. This is the character from which every single next one will carry away Grand Line Monster level title, meaning they can sail among the Grand Line fearlessly where none of the obstacle will actually matter to them, like Grand Line monsters or weather conditions. Baskerville is the first example of the Grand Line monster with a strength of 182. The bizarre 3-in-1 judge of Enies Lobby, shouting justice with pure chaos, though mostly comedic. A reminder that in Enies Lobby even the law itself can punch back. Juryman is strength of 200, just above Vapol. The faceless enforcers of justice. They can overwhelm intruders with brute strength, 200 times stronger than Kobe, yet still powerless against the Straw Hat's will. Sodom and Gomorrah exceeding 200 marks, well 217 strong to be exact. The loyal Yagara bulls of the Frankie family, massive enough to charge through government gates. Their raw power and determination turned the tides during the Enies Lobby assault. Yokozuna is perfect example of a Grand Line monster, having strength of 255, ferocious among the Grand Line and ferocious for a sea train. One of Galil's finest shipwrights is Lulu at 275, known for both his engineering skills and his stubborn mustache. Though not a warrior, his strength rivals trained fighters thanks to years of hard labor. The loudest and most hot-blooded of Galila foremen, swinging steel like it's paper, that's Tilestone with 322 strong. He's so great that exceeds even Bellamy the Hyena. His punches can shatter beams and send full-grown men flying. The noodle fighting chef of CP7, that's Wonze at 340 strength, ridiculous in appearance but deadly in skill. His ramen kempo could slice metal and overman trained opponents with speed. The legendary hero of the Marines, Vice Admiral Garp. Sadly, we having only his minimum strength, he didn't show us the full strength yet. But don't get fooled by the number, he easily can exceed 10 of thousands. At 427, this fearless shipwright who fights with ropes instead of swords. That's Pauli. He stood up to assassins and refused to abandon his friends even when surrounded. Over 400 times stronger than Kobe. The brave sniper of the Straw Hats, that's Usopp. However, in this case, we're talking about Sogeking. Usopp is hiding fear behind a mask of courage. His precision and creativity make up for his lack of raw strength. Yet he couldn't beat any of the CP9 members. His strength greatly improved from 55 to 455. The Devil Child of Ohara stays at 484 strength. Nico Robin, whose calm mind hides terrifying power. Her Hana no Mi lets her snap bones and immobilize enemies with a single throw. Isn't it spandam? Now we get into the half of 1,000 characters who are 500 times stronger than Kobe. Also, the characters who's getting another title which is faster than a bullet, exactly from 450. Meaning, each character from now on can dodge a bullet with a close range. Also, from now on, every character would fit in case of strength to be a CP9 member. When we're talking About East Blue, the Straw Hat Cook, before Double Jumper Sanji, fighting with grace and fire long before his legs literally ignited, still strong enough to join CP9 forces if invited. Tony Chopper, when getting the Rumble Board, unfortunately couldn't be able to finish off one of the CP9 members, but his determination and yet pretty tough strength makes him a pretty tough opponent with 539 strong. The ruthless fisherman who once terrorized East Blue with unmatched brutality, that's Arlong with 550 strength. He is the strongest pirate captain from the East Blue, and he is strong enough to rival a CP9 ranks. The elegant assassin who mixed beauty with deadly precision, that Khalifa at 630 strength. Her bubble fruit turned opponents into helpless statues, erasing their strength entirely. The chivalrous marine who treats justice like a sacred duty, that's Captain T-Bone, 655 strong, one of the strongest captains in the Marines. Even pirates respect his honor and unbreakable will to protect others. 706, we have a Monkey D. Luffy base. Before unlocking his gears, Luffy's raw strength alone shattered iron and sent giants flying. Every punch carried the weight of his conviction and the dream of freedom. Isn't it, Bellamy? Nami, when gets her climb attack up and ready, all of the techniques are working, she is a ferocious warrior. And Khalifa find out that pretty easily, that she is quick as a thunder. The talkative assassin who could crush walls and predict enemy movements is Fukuro and sits at 800 strength. He opens the mid-tier of CP9 members. The first CP9 agent to face Luffy's new power head-on is Bluno and sits at 820 strength. His iron body could block Gear 2 blows for a moment before being shattered by sheer speed. The cyborg shipwright powered by Cola and Chaos, that's Frankie, who sits at 900 strength. His steel body and devastating weapons made him a one-man army in Water 7. The relentless marine who hunts pirates with smoke and justice, that's Captain Smoker. Even at his East Blue form, when he wasn't yet a Commodore, his strength could rival CP9 members. A true symbol of what Marines can become. Momo and Kashi literally opens another title which is stronger than Steel, which means the strength who can break Steel entirely with a one hit. That's the giant guardians of Enies Lobby, loyal and but deceived by the world government. Each swing of their fist carries the force of cannons, crushing anything in their path. Yet the next character is almost having twice as much of strength with 3365. That's Jabra, the CP9 member, one of the top tier of CP9, blending savage instinct with refined technique. His Tekkai Kempo let him fight Sanji blow for blow, turning defense into offense. And the swordsman who traded speed for the strength of a giraffe and make it work, it's Kaku, strength 3399. His mastery of Rankyaku and his Zoan form forced Zoro to reveal Ashura. Tony Chopper, while having so much trouble with his Rumble Ball, plays all in. He took another one, turning into a giant monster point with a strength of 4860, strong enough to defeat even the strongest among CP9. The swordsman who manifest demons through sheer willpower, that's Roronoa Zoro, and his Ashura form sits at 5099 strength. His Ashura form multiply his aura and cutting force beyond human comprehension. Outstanding 6000 strength is the leader of the CP9, Rob Lucci, the deadliest assassin of the world government, a true beast in human form. His Rokushiki mastery and Zoan fruit make him Luffy's greatest challenge yet. And there we are, by pushing his body beyond human limits, Luffy turned speed itself into the weapon, unlocking Gear 2 with 6000 strength. Steam poured from his skin and his punches blurred faster than sight. But when Gear 2 is not enough, a transformation that turns his lips into weapons of giants, Monkey D. Luffy Gear 3 exceeds his limits, going to 10,000 strong. Each blow carries the weight of demolished towers and shatter iron gates. A warlord who treats everybody like a nobody. Don Quixote Doflamingo with 11,220 minimum strength, meaning he is going up and up. We do not know his strength fully yet, at least at the Enies Lobby. 14,120 belongs to Kuza Aokiji, the marine admiral who commands the cold itself. With a single touch he can freeze oceans and end battles before they begin. Not to mention he can easily freeze Robin or Luffy. The final character, the leader at Enies Lobby stage, is God Enel, the self-proclaimed god of Skypia, wielding lightning strong enough to erase islands. His Logia power makes him untouchable, a living thunderstorm with divine arrogance. With a strength of 21,000 strong, he leads all of the ranking of 151 characters at Enies Lobby.